Not in death, but just in sleep, this fateful prophecy you'll keep, and from this slumber you shall wake, when true love's kiss the spell shall break. Guilty of flashes of conceit and recklessness, his mind spirals into the wildest cryptic moods. The moment he knows I'm really hurt, he rushes to my side to bind up my wounds. He plays out his sensitivity and uses his gentlemanly charms to instantly bring out my femininity. I can see his immaturity and how it brings out his nasty, negative, fiery side, yet somehow he managed to convince me he has a courageous mind. He doesn't sacrifice his deception, has no time for reflection. You see, he enjoys the tension. His high degree of dishonesty and rage I dare not mention. He emotionally pulls us apart. And when the sun finally sets, it's time for the dark. Then comes the physical demonstration of his affections. His actions quickly turn to sinister intentions. I feel the huge shadow of his masculinity. The ecstasy of his love soon turns into something akin to agony. You see, I failed to comply with his demands, and after his angry words of accusation, he lifted his hands. He created and imagined incidents of my disloyalty, telling me I'd committed infidelity. He knows it's not true. He just enjoys leaving me black and blue. Everything that happens doesn't make sense. With every bruise I accepted, it was never meant. He used to be so psyched to have me in his life. He was so psyched that night he held me to the ground with a knife, telling me that this time he would take my life. He took all my money and smashed up my phone, making sure that I'd no way of contacting home. He didn't want my family seeing his nasty wounds. He knew if they found out his life would be doomed. This male had me beaten physically and emotionally groomed. He pulls me to the ground, kicks me in the face, laughs as I'm screaming, "Someone help me get out of this place." My head's so sore and swollen, but yet I always stand tall. Bruised arms and shoulders from when he pushed me against the wall. He made me face him, awaiting him to pounce like a wild, hungry beast hunting a little mouse. I try and fight back and push him away, and he cruelly smirks like I'm provoking him to play. I'm lying on the bed with his hands around my throat. I'm losing consciousness, head spinning like a capsizing boat. I lay there lifeless. I don't want to breathe. Feeling that death is near makes me relieved. He makes me wish that he would take my life. I'm no longer afraid that he's holding that knife. I fantasize how to kill him with it as he pulls my hair tight. He reaches for a pillow and smothers my face. His angry hot temper I can bitterly taste. I stop myself from screaming and he lets me gasp for air, rants on about a Facebook message. Some fella complimented my hair. He laughs and teases me to run only if I dare. Of course I make my move, and within a flash of a second he's pulled and gripped and ripped out my hair. "You deserve this," he shouts. "Fair is fair." I'm screaming hysterically and he punches me in the face, lifts the TV and starts trashing the place. The door's barricaded. I'm locked in. I'm imagining my body being identified by my next of kin. Black eyes, strangle marks, bruises all over my body. After he snapped out of it, he forces me to accept his apology. He allows me to shower and I wash away the shame. Somehow he's managed to convince me that I am to blame. I'm living this life with a fear of being wrong. His thunder comes at me like a raging cannonball. I never fight back because he's always too strong. Terror runs through me every night. Too destroyed and embarrassed to put up a fight. I accept he abuses me. It's all right. Not in the death, but just in sleep. The fateful prophecy I'll keep. And from this slumber I shall wake, when true love's kiss the spell shall break.